The views of the guest are that of the guests and do not represent nor reflect the views and opinions of the Lockout Men channel, the Recruiter Call channel, nor its host. This site content is for entertainment, educational, and informational purposes only.
When a tell you to get out they car, get your punk ass out they car.
So drivers, imagine working late at night, just trying to make your money, and you get matched with a rider who from the jump got some very rare energy going on. You stay calm, you stay professional, and somewhere along the ride, things go sideways. You ask them to get out, simple as that, right? But as always, these entitled passengers, they refuse. They go and pull out their phone, and then they start recording you. And then they trying to play the victim. They're still in your car. Now, what do you do?
Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
Hold on.
I am glad that I have waited a little bit before I actually put this episode together, because I got a little bit more information when I actually seen the TikTok video of an Uber driver going off of a then unknown female in the car. Well, we come to find out who that female is. Lockout Men, who is it? It is Miami female rapper Krissy Celess, better known as Bomb Ass Krissy on Instagram. She is quote unquote an up and coming rapper out of Miami. When I try to read about this story, it is crazy that these unknown rappers are having issues with their Uber drivers. You guys remember the Moss, right? Just about a couple of months ago, she recorded an Uber driver that refused to let her in the car because she was too big. And honestly, she was too big. The Uber driver at the time was nice, polite, and said, look, man, you're too big for the car. My car can't handle your weight, so you're going to have to call another Uber. And of course, it went viral. Nobody knew about a Dank DeMoss outside of Detroit. Never heard of it. Now, here's another unknown rapper. I never heard of her, but she's an up-and-coming rapper. Never heard of her, though. What is up with these unknown people getting into it with their drivers? Now, see, at the point of when she started the camera for her narrative, it wasn't started before and how it came up to that part. She antagonized it. She antagonized it to the point to where the lady started hollering at her, and then she decides to turn on the camera and start recording her side of the story. Now, of course, as always, Uber is on the side of the passenger. And of course, this young lady lost her ability to make any kind of money. So this viral video surfaced on X. That's why I seen it at first. And now it's making its rounds on TikTok. And it shows a female Uber driver is trying to get a passenger out of her car. And this ain't your average back and forth. In the video, things is very heated right now. The passenger, who is filming the whole thing, flat out refuses to get out of the car. Just sitting there smug, talking like she got all the power because she's the ones that holding the phone and recording. But see, here's where it takes a sharp left at Albuquerque, okay? The Uber driver, fed up with the disrespects, pulls out a gun. Yeah, let me rephrase that. She pulls out her gun on the passenger. You heard me right. You need me to say it again? She pulls out her gun on the passenger.
Hold on.
You're harassing me.
I'm harassing
Get out
you?
of my vehicle right now.
I'm not harassing
Get
you.
out of my vehicle. She doesn't want to get out of my vehicle.
No, she just pulled
Get
a gun.
out of my vehicle. You're no longer in the ride. Get out.
Okay, ma'am, what's your address?
Get out of my vehicle right now.
She got them crazy eyes.
Get out.
Oh,
Get
ooh.
out.
Ooh.
Get out of my
want to do it anyway.
She wants to.
She wants to do it anyway.
Don't worry, you're gonna go viral. You're going viral.
Okay? She told her to get the F out. Now, all of a sudden, the phone in the passenger's hand doesn't feel so powerful anymore. But she's still recording, though, trying to get that viral moment. So let's be clear about this. The Uber driver, the female Uber driver, she didn't start with the violence. And she asked the passenger multiple times and gave her multiple warnings. The driver even tried to de-escalate the situation. She even had her own phone in the video calling 911 so that they know that she's having a problem with this particular passenger. But the passenger, though, she wanted to go viral real bad. She wanted to be the victim real bad. But what she forgot was, you don't get to dictate the rules in somebody else's car. And then you fucked around and found out. So let's really talk about the entitlement, drivers. Why do so many passengers feel like these drivers are beneath them, man? Like the Uber app comes with a contract for disrespect. These folks get in your car and all of a sudden they think they own it. The passenger just sat there knowing that she's in the wrong, but decided to keep pushing the buttons and poking the bear until the bear exploded on their butt. She didn't start recording when the incident actually started, though. Nah, she didn't do that. She waited until she could flip the narrative. The camera did not roll until after she was told to get out and refused.
Get out. Sorry, man.
Okay.
Get out!
But listen, though, you don't get to control how people react when you initially provoking them. And why? Listen, drivers, why did it have to even go that far? Because people love to test boundaries. Didn't wake up this morning to look for violence. No. But if you're sitting in her car refusing to leave after being asked repeatedly, you just became a threat, plain and simple. And that video, you thought that was going to help, and you thought everybody was going to be on your side about, freaking backfires on you. Now, you should be in a mad dash of taking the video down, but it's a little bit too late because when it reaches social media platforms like X, it is out there forever. Drivers, all of this could have been avoided if the passenger just got the fuck out of the car.
Get out. Sorry, man.
Okay.
Get out!
That's it. That's all it takes. Someone asks you to leave, you leave. Point blank simple. It doesn't matter if you're in mid-ride. It doesn't matter if you feel some type of way about it. That driver has the right to end the trip and have you to get out the car. And if you don't get out the car, then they can and will remove you from said car.
Get out. Sorry, man.
Okay.
Get out!
So this video, this situation, this happened down in Florida. Ain't Florida a stand your ground state? Now listen, drivers, for those that don't know in the back, stand your ground means that if you feel threatened in a place where you are legally allowed to be, you can use force to defend yourself. And guess what? That car, well, that was the Uber driver's domicile. So when the passenger, who thought she was going to go viral because she was exposing a quote unquote crazy Uber driver, is instead the one that's being dragged online, and rightfully so. She tried to make herself the victim, but of course the footage told the real story here. Basically, you were trespassing in someone else's space after being told to leave. That's just plain ignorance. Again, let me rewind. Florida, the state of Florida, is a stand your ground state. So, being that Uber driver felt threatened, she has the right to pull her weapon and defend herself. At the end of the day, drivers, whether Uber, Lyft, or us truckers, whoever it is, we all deserve respect. We're not your servants. We're damn sure not required to tolerate any type of disrespect, especially in our own space. So passengers, entitled passengers, I'm talking to you. Come here for a minute. Come here. If a driver, listen to me now, if a driver asks you to get the fuck out of their car, just get the fuck out.
Get out. Sorry, man. Okay. Get out!
You don't need to argue. You don't need to debate. You don't need to be playing games, because playing games in Florida in someone else's domain just might cost you more than your pride. I'm just saying. Don't let this entitlement thing write checks that your ass can't cash.
Hold on.
Enjoying what you're hearing? Ready for unfiltered trucking talk that tells it like it is? The Trucking Commentary Podcast with Lockout Men delivers authentic reactions and engaging conversations about the latest trucking content from across YouTube and TikTok. Help us reach more drivers like you. Hit that like button and leave a comment to boost our visibility in YouTube's algorithm. Your support helps us deliver more of the no-nonsense trucking commentary you've come to like from Lockout Men.